Hi, welcome to NameYourStartup.com. My name is Alex Rogriguez, and here with me today is founder of NameYourStartup.com, Cate Colgan. Hi, Cate. Good to see you today.
Good to see you too, Alex.
We all know that Cate likes to name things, and we're going to dig into the story and find out where this began. So, Cate, is it true that up until you were 28, you were known by Katie with a K?
That's correct, Alex. Yeah, a lot of people don't know that, but sometimes, actually a lot of times, people will start asking me, like, I never heard that name before. Although it's become a lot more popular, there's a lot of people with the name Cate, is spelling with Kate. So yeah, so so people ask me. It's a very interesting story, quite frankly. So when I was a kid, which is a long time ago, I'm turning 62 this Friday. Yeah, happy birthday! Here I come.
Birthday.
Thank you. Social Security. Woohoo! Anyways, back then my name was Katie, Katy, and very few of my friends had that name. They were named, Kathy. So I was always known as Katie. People would nickname me Katie did, et cetera, et cetera. So when I was 28 years old, I was on the road with a company, a restaurant company, that hired me, and I was part of the restaurant opening team. So I was the one that would go in and help train the people, et cetera, but because of my excitement and enthusiasm, I was the one that would rally the troops, rah, 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 rah. So my boss, at the time, I rarely saw him, but he always spelled my name on the schedule, on the roster, whatever you have, C-A-T. And I'm like, Scott, you are spelling my name wrong. And it really, really ticked me off. But he kept doing it. What was I going to do? People that I knew in the restaurant, I would say that, to them, it's Katie, please call me Katie, et cetera. So we were in Denver, Colorado. It was the third restaurant that we were opening at the time. And it was a pre-opening night, the customer service night, if you will. And so, I'm all about Rocky Mountain High, woohoo, John Denver, singing along, et cetera. And I go and I run up on stage, because they actually had a stage with a Looney Tunes review, very appropriate for me. Anyways, ran up there, and with that, they dropped a banner that said Cate and an acronym for Catch All the Excitement. And I'm like, that's pretty cool. I kind of like that, right? So kind of kept that, and I said, okay, I'm going to start, doing, and this was actually way before the internet, if you will, et cetera. So, 28, so that was how many years ago? Gosh, I don't even want to think about it, 33 years ago. So people started to call me, Cate, and I kind of kept it with some kind of business things, I was doing. So when the internet came and different extensions, if you will, I didn't even know it was a new TLD. I always liked video, not for any other reason. It wasn't like any, let me give all this power to it. I like to interview people, even in person, before a camera, et cetera. So I was able to register my name, Cate.tv, and that became my first brand, if you will. So I had a logo made that showed me with remember the old flip cameras, right?
Yeah.
So, yeah.
I remember those.
Yeah. So I go around and, people would be like, hey, there's Cate, here's Cate TV, catch all the excitement, et cetera. So it kind of stuck. And I loved it, and it was always about the video, et cetera, et cetera. So, I branded everything. I got all kinds of, T-shirts and this type of thing, et cetera, et cetera. And that all has to do with the name. And quite frankly, everybody, including my mom, started calling me Cate and would write stuff Cate. Every once in a while, some of my childhood friends would say, hey, Katie, and that's cool too. When I was in the mortgage business, a lot of people would call me, I tell people, let people call, this is an interesting thing now that I'm thinking about this, right? So if you talk about names, a lot of times we want to name ourselves something, but let our audience, let the people that you deal with, a lot of times they're going to name you. So I guess I'm going to say that too. Listen to what people are doing and what they're saying. Let them name you, right? Because you think that you want to be remembered. So people would say, hey, Cate with a C, and I register that name too, Cate this. So you might want to ask me, did I ever think about getting the...
Well, what I want to ask you is, you wanted to meet me here today, and you said you had a big announcement, and this naming thing is going to go on forever. I want to know, what's happening to Cate.tv?
Yeah, so anyways, what happened is I actually took it off the internet, believe it or not. Those videos that they were up there for like a long, long time. I took it down because I haven't put a new video up in a long, long time. And the reason why I actually registered the name, and I thought it's more appropriate, Cate.life. Because my life is about all aspects. It's about video. It has, it's part of my being gay. It's about my naming. It's about that I'm a spiritual person. It's about that I'm in recovery. So, .tv was, quite frankly, too limiting.
Right.
I mean, to me, it's like video is like natural to me. So why should I limit myself? Now, have I done anything yet on Cate.life? No, because you want to know why? Because I'm kind of busy right now living life, and part of my life right now is part of name your startup. So Cate.life will be a startup, not necessarily to the traditional business world, but it's a startup, and then I'm starting something up and going out there. Now I'm thinking, Alex, because I'm getting a little bit older, should I name myself Catherine.life with a C?
That's a good question. We should reach back out to nameyourstartup.com. It's great to talk to you today, Cate. We look forward to seeing more about Cate.life. Stay tuned and check us out soon. Take care.
Thanks, Alex.